But there's one person you've been part of their entire life. I bet you have an idea of who it is. But this morning, our special guest that we want to have part of this special day for you is your daughter, Nicole.
Well, oh my gosh, how funny. You guys are good. I sent her a message this morning. I sent her a message this morning because she was helping me move. Thank you so much. And I said, if you wake up in time and you get showered and everything, you should stop by because it's been your journey as much as it's been mine. And it has been your journey as much as it's been mine.
And I've been telling you little white lies for like the last 6 weeks going, I don't know if I'm gonna make it there in time. I'm not really sure. I don't know.
She's good, she's a little bit of a dissembler, but oh my gosh. I can remember Nicole, a lot of people would ask us, Nicole, did you want to go into media and radio, and what would you say?
Absolutely not. No way, absolutely not. There's no way I'm getting up at midnight every day.
Yeah. Thanks for getting up this morning, by the way.
Yeah, I appreciate it, yeah. And it's one of those things that Nicole has been, I can do this, some people aren't kind. And when people weren't kind, she never let me forget, you're still my mom. And then, oh boy.
Yeah, the devil horns come out and I go, who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's every time we step out, and if someone's always commenting lately about Vicky and we're gonna miss her so much, and you really make people's day every day for the past 16 years or more. Yeah. And now that you're moving on, you're just going to go on to help people in a different way. And you have such a life experience to draw from.
I do. Thanks.
Nicole, I want to ask you, what's something, people probably ask, what's it like having Vicky Crystal as your mom? What's it like?
Well, honestly, she's just my mom. People would always come up and be like, oh my gosh, you're Vicky Crystal's daughter. And I go, well, my name's Nicole, actually. Nice to meet you. You always have to kind of find your own identity at some point. But honestly, it's just, she's so down to earth and she's just such a stable part of the community that it's an honor to be, even associated with her, let alone related to her. And she's just so loved and so cherished.
And one of the fun things a lot of people don't realize is because every parent is like, would you need help getting a job or anything? She's like, I will get my job on my own.
I got it.
And she is. When it comes to being a parent, to have a child who is so smart and so successful, that's really all I wanted. And then she's beautiful on top of that. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like.
But people say I look just like you. So
I know.
What does that say?
She did a little, because we both have our tattoos, and she did some makeup to cover over her tattoos, and people thought she did a face swap with me. That's not what the surprise was.
No, it's not.
No, it wasn't. But it's been a journey, and even, all of those years, even back in the radio days, yeah.
I know
great stuff.
You've seen your mom work so hard over the years.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think when she told you what she wanted to do next?
I am just over the moon proud. She's been a part of our church ever since I was a kid. And when she told me that she was going to go into the ministry, I just knew it was the natural next step for her. I said, you've been preparing for this your entire life. God has been leading you in so many different directions, and this is the one that just makes the most sense. You have the writing to be able to write a sermon. You have the love and support of your church and your family and your friends, and most importantly, you have God leading you that entire way. And I just know that this is just where you're supposed to be in your life. And so many people after 30 some years doing a career wouldn't be brave enough to step out of that comfort zone and take that huge leap of faith. And I just think that you are so brave for doing that, and I just couldn't be prouder.
Well, thank you, honey. Thank you so much.
I think it's cool, and there's a reason why you moved to Wisconsin like a year ago. Mm-hmm. You didn't know where you were going to be assigned.
I did not know.
Anywhere in the UP?
Yes, and it was interesting because Nicole was like, well, tell them you'd like. I said, when you tell God you're going to follow him, you don't say, now I have an addendum or 5 or 10. It's like, you kind of just got to trust everything's going to be okay. And it just happened that God put me an hour closer to her. Moving into the central time zone, folks.
Probably the closest you could be for your...
And still be in Michigan. So it's awesome.
Yeah, it's really amazing. It was an answered prayer for me, that's for sure.
Sure was.
So you helped move yesterday, everything in order?
Yes, it was good. We left at the same time and we met right when we were supposed to, and the guys from Gwindon Storage and Moving, they were just awesome. They were on top of it, and we started unpacking a couple boxes, and then it was like, it's 4 or 5 o'clock. Like, she's at work in the morning. We gotta go.
I drove back a little faster than I should have. Sorry, officers. It's like, I gotta get back home. Although I do have to admit, when I packed, I packed the stuff I needed, and some of my stuff is a little beat up, and Nicole would be like, oh, why did you bring that chair? The one that she threw out, my spaghetti scooper, so she owes me a spaghetti scooper.
I will gladly buy you a new spaghetti scooper. It was all melted and deformed. It's from when I was like 2
landed on a burner
years
at
old.
one time, sorry.
It's just time for a new spoon, Mom.
New life, new spoon.
Sounds like a good way to approach it. We are going to take a break. We're going to have Nicole join us again when we come back. So stay with us. A lot more surprises here as we celebrate Vicky's new journey.
Okay, it says surprise everyone enters.
Okay. Give them a second.
Pretend you didn't see that part.
It's hard to have us. You guys have been great because it's hard to surprise a person when you read everything that's coming down the line.
We've had to change the names of a few things in the rundown to keep it a secret so you wouldn't know what it is.
So that ice cream, no, I haven't.
Yeah. So right now we have some special people who are joining us to celebrate you, Vicky, and they're going to come out right now. So.
I found a couple friends along the way. I hope that's all right.
Just a couple friends.
Just a couple people that wanted to say hi.
Wow, look at all.
Just a few.
And they just keep coming.
Oh my goodness.
Hey.
And they just keep coming.
Oh boy. Kid Parker, you got my email, but all the people to invite.
And they keep coming.
Goodness, and they are. Oh boy.
You have to keep on coming in. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And Aaron Carrata made it back from downtown Market.
I know, the last Friday morning coffee club. Oh my goodness, what a good. Who's still hiding behind the curtain? Oh, you can come in too. We're having a party in there. You gotta come in here for the party. Oh my goodness. Oh, my friends. Wow.
Yay!
Oh my goodness. Seeing all of you, you reflect back just a small portion of the people whose lives have touched me in the Upper Peninsula. You people are incredible. I don't even know a cameraman anymore. You people are just a reflection of the incredible people of the Upper Peninsula who've allowed me to be part of their lives through all of these years. Thank you so much for waking up at this early morning hour. I know it's really, really early. And, I can't begin to express how much you guys have all meant to me, every single one of you. I had shared it earlier with my church. There is a story with every single face. And it's a story that makes a difference in everybody's life. And I just want to thank you for letting me be a part of your story too. So thank you. Oh, and Steve, I had to show the tattoo. I'm sorry. I had to. Steve looked at my tattoo, and the one thing he said, it can never be seen on the air. And I'm like, till my last day. Sorry, man. Defiance.
Yeah.
Oh.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break. Sean's going to give us another forecast, and then we're going to talk to some of these great people who are joining us this morning.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh, my goodness.
Vicky, we are here with Representative Sarah Cambenzi and Senator Tom Casperson, and they have a very special surprise for you all the way from Lansing. So take it away, guys.
Yeah, Vicky, we just want to present you with a tribute signed by our governor, Tom, myself, and all of your UP legislators, just to thank you for all of the work you've done. You started back in 1984, and you've continued to be part of our lives. All of us have a memory with you, just as you do with everyone. And I can tell you that the whole community this week has been going, what are we going to do without Vicky? Because people feel like they've grown up with you. They wake up and they see you, and you are very much a part of their life. They're going to miss you. But they're so proud of you, and they wish you well on your next adventure.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. You know, when I was a kid in school, I never thought I'd ever meet a politician, let alone get to know them on such an intimate level, and to be honored like this is beyond belief. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all your work. Yes.
Thank you.
And the surprises are not over, Vicky. So there are a few people who couldn't be here this morning, and those would be members of the church that you're going to. But it's okay, because we caught up with them a couple of weeks ago, and they have a few words for you too. By now, you know that Vicky is leaving the news industry, opting to share the good news instead. She's been a longtime member of the Methodist Church, but you may be surprised to find out ministry wasn't in her original plans.
Yeah, that might be my fault.
Her pastor, JJ, encouraged her to pursue ministry after seeing what a great leader she was in her own church.
That's just how she lives her life. There's this authenticity where her faith hits the rubber of the road. There's no separation.
And when she made the announcement on TV, viewers were listening.
And I thought, I wonder how you get somebody like Vicky to come here. I really did. I thought, I don't even know who to approach, who to talk to, so I'm just going to leave it up to you.
Charlie and Sherry Sandstrom attend the Methodist Church in Crystal Falls, and with a little faith, their prayers were answered.
So it's just like a person that we know is coming here to be our pastor.
The whole community is just so happy that she's coming here. And of course, we are too.
And I'll guarantee you, these doors will be open the first day that she's here, because I think half the community will be here.
Don Boulanger has attended the church since 1949 and has seen many pastors come through the building, but he says he can't wait for Vicky to step into her new role.
What a thrill it'll be to see all these seats filled or nearly filled, and Sunday after Sunday.
Her genuine caring spirit comes through the television. She just looks like she'll just be so easy to be with and open to our needs as a church family.
Vicky will also pastor at the Methodist Church in Amasa. Her first sermon is this Sunday.
Wherever she goes, that place will be stronger.
We have a lot of special people here. One person who kind of helped you get here, right?
Yes, Karen, yes. Tell them the story, Karen.
Well, I had met Vicky because, as she does all the time, she was volunteering her time from her radio job to come out and host the telethon. And when the morning news anchor position opened up, Ed Carney, our news director, is going, it's hard to find somebody who's hardworking, who's going to get up at that ungodly hour in the morning. And I said, I don't know if Vicky would want to leave radio because she's got a pretty good gig there, but boy, is she a good, personable, really comes across really well. And I said, I don't know if she'd want to come over to TV, but you can ask her. And the rest is history.
Yeah, it is history.
We're so glad that all happened.
I know.
We'll talk to someone else here. We're just doing this on the fly here. Bobby Glenn Brown, you have been in the studio a ton. You always have a lot of fun with Vicky. What are you going to miss the most about not having Vicky in the mornings?
Her personality and her smile and her positive attitude for making everybody in the UP want to get up early, get out, and enjoy their day.
Absolutely. And Brett, you know Vicky on a fitness level and a faith level, of course, too. What's it going to be like not having her around Marquette, at least?
I'm going to miss her, and I know that God is sending her to show love to other people in other ways, because she's shown love to everyone in the UP through the TV. And now she's going to be showing Jesus' love to people at her congregation. But when I think of Vicky, I just think of authentic love, and she makes you comfortable every time you talk to her, just because she's a real person.
That's for sure. And I know there are plenty of organizations Vicky's been a part of, and we talked to you earlier this week. Vicky was so big to UPAWS, and hopefully she can keep that connection going and help other shelters, right?
Absolutely. All of us at UPAWS are so grateful to Vicky and all that she's done for us, and we wish her all the very best, and we know that she'll just do so much good, more good out into the world, and we're very proud to have been part of her journey.
I know a month ago, I guess it was, Nina, we had an event at the Children's Museum, and we honored Vicky there. So she's been, I'm going to stand over here. Yeah,
we crowned her, yes.
I saved the sippy cup, too.
Yeah. Oh, very good, yes.
So, yes, someone who volunteered a lot for events at the museum. I remember that event we did with Wesley back in 2012, right?
Oh, yes, right. The thing about Vicky is that she's just so genuine. And she's honest, genuine, and she reflects what the values that we all have here in the Upper Peninsula. So thank you, Vicky. Thank you for always supporting the Children's Museum. We so appreciate it.
Anyone else with a Vicky memory they want to share? They'll miss. Yes.
I just have to share my first encounter with Vicky that I got to know you a little bit personally was you and I were judges at a rock parade. And I got to tell you, Vicky makes a terrible judge because she doesn't want anybody to lose, so she doesn't want to pick a winner. But I get the heart thing and the love thing that you're talking about. That was my first time to talk to you and be with you for a while. We were there quite a while, and it was really special, and you made me feel very comfortable. I'm sitting next to a very famous person that everybody knows in the UP, and I didn't get that from her. I just got you were very personable and very nice.
Thank you, Tom. Yeah. I remember that. The Rock, if you get to Rock, they've got a great Labor Day parade.
Well, there's one we've heard from, we're going to hear from current workers in a moment.
Okay.
There's one person who hasn't been with us this week because she's on a long vacation, and we're going to hear a special message now from TV6's Jennifer Perez.
Hi everyone, it's Jennifer Perez. I'm still on vacation in Puerto Rico, and today I'm actually in an area called Charco Azul, which is in Vega Baja. It's a beautiful lagoon area where you're actually able to do some cliff jumping, which is right behind me. But I just wanted to stop by and wish my best to Vicky. It's been an honor being able to work with you over the past couple of months again. I just want to thank you so much for being able to help me be able to transition back over the past couple of months, and it's really been an honor working right beside you. Of course, I will miss you so much, but I know that the next part in your life will be a very fruitful and a beautiful one. So I wish you all of the best. Adios.
Thank you for that, Jennifer. And right now we have our general manager, Rick Rhodes, here with a special gift from the station.
Yes. First of all, I just can't believe how much positive energy is in this room this morning, and I think we can all feel it. We can all sense it, and it's because of Vicky. And on behalf of the entire station, on behalf of the entire Upper Peninsula, it was funny. We were talking a couple of weeks ago on what to get and what kind of gift to get, and it was really difficult. And so I sent Nicole, her daughter, a text. And I'm like, what should we get her? And she's like, oh, she's really easy to buy for her. She likes the Northern Lights. She likes UPAWS, and she likes all sorts of stuff. It's going to be really simple. And I'm like, no, it's not really that simple. So we started talking, and we thought we should get this really beautiful picture of the Northern Lights from a local artist, and we had it framed. And there is a plaque that we had engraved, and it says, if I can see this here, presented to Vicky Crystal, TV6 morning news anchor, January 2001 to June 2018, in recognition of your dedicated service to TV6. So thank you, Vicky. Hopefully you can hang this up in your office or your new home, or find a special place for this. So, yeah.
I know right where it's gonna go. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Lots of emotions. Got to keep it together here. Steve, you were here when Vicky first got to TV6. And it's incredible just to think how much of an impact she's had, right?
Yeah, she's affected just about everybody she's talked to, without question. She's a class act. She's somebody that you can always count on, and like I said, the ungodly hours that this position requires, she's never missed a day. Even in a snowstorm where there's 3 feet of snow, she's still made it through and never complained about it. it was just a miracle.
Yeah, made it through all kinds, some snow issues sometimes, but she was here.
I have a low clearance vehicle.
Yeah, never sick or anything. Kim Parker, you've worked at TV6 with Vicky the whole way. I mean, what do you hear about Vicky when you're out in the community? What's going to be missed?
Oh, well, Vicky's awesome. First of all, I was told there would be mimosas here. What's the
I think that would be
not while we're broadcasting.
Oh, really? Okay. Anyway, actually, Vicky and I were competitors on the radio back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the 80s, right? And then we both ended up here. It was cool. But everybody loves Vicky. I mean, really, come on. And she will be missed, definitely.
Definitely.
No doubt.
All right. Well, Sean, I don't know if you know this, but we're going to do one final check of the weather right here.
How long is this going to go? I can do that. Here, let me hand. Can I hand you that? Okay.
All right. Then we'll have some more time to talk here. But that's that's an ad-lib, right? Just smooth. That's what I've learned from Vicky is smooth ad-libbing. When people aren't in the right spot, you just kind of keep talking until they get there. And
It's a radio thing.
Loaded.
Yes, it's a radio thing, and Sean understands that because he did radio. And Kim, you get it. It was one of the good bad things is you can't have dead air. You just can't. You gotta keep going.
Keep going. And we're almost there, So this is, we get a lot of mornings like this where you got to fill space. You just kind of talk to yourself.
You talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Well, one hint I always told people is you pretend your friend is on the other side of the camera or the other side of the microphone, and as long as you remember that best friend is on the other side, you're not really alone. You're talking to your best friend, so it's good stuff.
Well, Sean's ready now.
I remember my first day, and I had replaced Wesley. I was so nervous I almost got sick on the wall, and Vicky was here to keep me in check. I think people were throwing rotten tomatoes at their TV that day, in any case. Right now, you might still be doing that. We have this squall line moving roughly east to northeast at 70 miles an hour. There's some heavy rain that looks like it's going to mostly work over the offshore waters of Lake Superior. We will keep you advised. Points west, obviously you want to remain on alert, mostly dry for now. Lots of sunshine with daybreak, which is roughly an hour ago. And temperatures did not fall overnight, so right now we're into the 60s mostly, some low 70s already. So today is the hottest day of the year so far. Hopefully we don't have too many of these. Heat index values will be well up into the low and mid 90s. Some of our favorite hot spots will be flirting with that freezing point. And once again, points west, you're most susceptible during these early morning hours to some gusty thunderstorms and the potential for some heavy rain. But you're not alone because throughout the afternoon and then again on Saturday, especially Saturday evening into Saturday night and Sunday, there's a chance for not only strong storms and oppressive humidity, but we really want you to be aware of the potential for some locally heavy rainfall. There could be some flooding as a result of repeat heavy downpours. Isolated thunder showers remains possible through much of the rest of next week. Independence Day may feature a stray rumble of thunder.
It wouldn't be the TV6 morning news if we didn't have a treat from the Upra Goddess.
I could never not make you something for your last day. So I have made you a tiramisu cheesecake. So you will be
everybody grab a spoon!
And also I want to wish you the best. And I have got you this mug that I want you to always remember that you're Upper Michigan's news goddess.
Oh my goodness! It says news goddess. Thank you, my friend. The news goddess. Oh, that is amazing. I can hardly wait to eat that.
I will miss all of your funny things that you always say.
I'm going to miss all of you, but there's one important piece of business I must take care of. There's 4 minutes before the top of the hour. I've never missed the Today Show cut-in, ever. And there's one important piece of business we have to take care of. Sarah Blakely, you are taking over.
That's
all
right.
So you get over here because this now becomes your chair.
Oh,
or
now I'm
I
gonna cry.
don't know. This young lady right here is going to be taking over as your new morning news goddess. Treat her well. She is, as I've heard incredible things about myself, and she is just as incredible as everybody believes I am. So give her a chance because I know that you're going to love her like I love her. This guy right here has taken such good care of me since he came back, and before then, I can't thank you enough. I mean, it has been I wanted you to be my first co-anchor right away. That didn't happen, but it happened in the right time because plans just don't always work out the way you want them to be. These folks are going to take really, really good care of you. So don't you worry about that. You take care of these people. I'm going to be watching to make sure you take care of these two incredible people. Goodness. I love them. They are my friends and they are my family. And I just, you guys are going to be good. Okay?
All right.
All right.
Give you a hug. We still got
2
minutes here.
Thank you.
Let's get Nicole back up here.
And I'm gonna step back so that the camera doesn't kill us. I just got me. Since we built the new desk, I've often had a dream that I was gonna just go and fall. And so I'm gonna be a little greedy. And again, thank you all so much. You have made my last morning on the air just incredible. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. You have treated me with a lot of love, and I want to thank you for that. On my Facebook page later on, I've got a little note in there. When I first started, I wanted to have a tagline that sort of, expressed the way I am and my feelings on life. Life is not always fair to us. Good people have really rotten things happen to them. And the people we perceive to be really rotten people sometimes have really good things happen to them. The Bible says the rain falls on the just and the unjust all at the same time. God loves you. If you're hearing that for the first time, maybe you don't believe in God, that's okay. He doesn't care. He still loves you. And I want you to believe that. I want you to love yourself. You are worthy. You are blessed. You are redeemed. Okay, I just want you to really believe that. And one last time, because every day is not great, I want you to make the most of your day. Go out there and find somebody who might not be having a great day. You help them make the most of it, okay? Because if there's any legacy that any person can pass on, I would just love that to be that you go out there and make a difference in your world, like you've made a difference to me. I just thank you all so much. I'm going to shut up now.
One more time. What's happening next?
Hey, it's on the way to the Today Show. Do you think we can do this? The Today Show is next. You make the most of your day. Oh my goodness.